Welcome to May 21st, the day that we've all been waiting for, my friend. It's here. Welcome here. How we doing? We're doing good. So I figured since it's May 21st and we just experienced a new generation revealed, I should talk about it, because that's the best topic anybody can have, personally. Alright, so I took notes. I took notes this time. But first off, I'll show you a very poorly shown picture of what the next Xbox will look like. Alright, so here's the picture of the title. Of course, it is called the Xbox One. What the fuck? You're like, what the hell? Alright, no, but keep in mind, this is a console that is doing everything. Everything will be all in one package, hence the name. So, Kinect looks pretty good. They've got apparently flawless one-to-one stuff. I'm curious about that. We'll find out more. This bad boy right here. Oof, we'll get into that. That's the new Xbox. And then of course we've got the new controller, which looks really promising, I gotta say. It really does. I'll show you a couple other pictures. That's the top camera view, thingy view. Another picture of Kinect. The new dashboard is right here. Not bad. They really did went into a lot of details. Here's some of the specs. I'll get more into that in a second. But that controller, man, I gotta say, there was a lot of details. They gave us quite a bit of information. A lot of good information, mind you. Alright, so let's jump right into it because I don't want to waste your guys' time. This is kind of like a speed shot. Fucking, we're speedrunning this bitch. Alright, so first things first, they introduced a bunch of the TV features, which, interesting enough, it's a really interesting idea what they're doing here. First off, they allow us to switch between whatever we're doing. So he says, starts up, he says Xbox on, turns right on, within probably 10 seconds. So within that, he's logged in instantly because it detected his voice, so it instantly knew who he was and logged him into his profile. Cool feature. It'll be interesting to see if that actually works as great as they're making it look. So they introduced us to Xbox Trending, which is just in the dashboard you'll see popular things, popular TV shows, popular games, and all that. They introduced Xbox TV, which he just says Xbox Watch TV. Pops up in real-time television. He's using Comcast, so he's looking at Comcast TV or whatever. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What else did they talk about? This was the really impressive shit, though. This is the crazy shit that I don't know if Sony will have, but if they do, that's pretty cool. You can switch between apps on the go, within seconds, just by saying it. Xbox game, boom, it's game channel. Xbox TV, boom, he's watching TV. Xbox movie, he's over to the movie. Xbox Internet Explorer, bam, he's over there. And he's showing how fast it is, and it's ridiculous that if this is all legit, no bullshit, it's fucking crazy. It's insane. And then he opens up what was it called? Xbox Snap Mode. He what the hell is it? He basically shows with the Kinect. You can put your hands out like this and just stretch out the screen, and then he pushes it back so it gets smaller again. And he starts doing this picture-in-picture thing, like I said, called Snap Mode, where he's watching a movie and he opens up Internet Explorer and he starts watching the movie trailer for he was watching Star Trek, and then he wanted to watch the trailer for the second movie over in another window on the side of what he's currently watching. So you've got this picture-in-picture mode that looks like it could be very promising. And they talk about a couple of gestures you can use, how you can pull up and down and squeeze, like I said. Then we get into Skype, Xbox Skype. So finally they're doing something with it. We knew they were doing something with it. They bought it 2 or 3 years ago, was it? So we knew they were going to get to it eventually, and they did. They're offering what they're saying, the best video chat experience out there. Because we're getting this already high-powered webcam, essentially. So we're going to get this thing. It's going to make video chatting really simple and easy, because I think you'll be able to connect to all your friends list on Xbox already, but all of your Skype contacts too. They're going to probably talk more about details, can you video chat while playing games? Because he's watching the movie and video chatting at the same time. So you might be able to play games while video chatting and have that little video chat window open in the side on snap mode. That'd be really cool. Alright, then they went into this bullshit fantasy football thing, how you can like have real-time fantasy football while you're watching like sports and stuff. I don't care about that. They're heavily pushing this ESPN partnership, so they're going to be, of course, sporting it. I don't mind it, but they could have at least saved it towards the end. Maybe that's one of their deals, is they had to keep it up front, but it's a little boring, to be honest. Every E3 we see it, and at their event we see it even more. That's when they bring out, what was it? Oh, they whipped out the TV guide thing. I'll mention that real quick. All of your TV channels are all in one customizable window. Whatever you watch will normally pop up there. Your favorites will pop up there, and you can see in real time like what's on here and there. I don't know. It looked like a fairly standard guide that's just customizable. All right, they talked about the specs. All right, now we're dealing with. I'm not a technical guy, so I'll just give you the bare minimal stuff. Blu-ray drive. That's pretty good. You like Blu-ray? I like Blu-ray. I like the possibilities, man. We're getting 8 gigs of RAM, which is quite a bit, I guess, more than the current gen. They didn't say like how much is dedicated to gaming and how much is dedicated to the OS or anything, but they talked about how it has a 500 gig hard drive, and it's using USB 3.0. And interesting enough, they're using 3 different operating systems. Alright, now this is how it's going to work. Basically, you have like one operating the game channel, one operating the internet channel, and then like one operating, I think it's like video channel. So like all 3 features are running simultaneously. It's just like they're overlapping each other, kind of. So they're able to interact at the same time. Pretty cool. Talk more about Connect details. How it's what is it? It's rocket science. Yeah. Which I don't care. It's interesting enough. Connect it wasn't bad. It wasn't as responsive as it could have been, but if it's more responsive, definitely it'll be pretty cool. I've had fun with it before, so it'll be promising. We'll see what goes on with it. Then they finally whip out the new Xbox controller, which at first glance it doesn't look very good. It looks kind of flat, whereas this is kind of like curved and this bad boy right here. And everybody rants on the D-pad, but the D-pad honestly looks like my biggest concern. It's kind of like flat into the controller sort of looking. It's weird. Like the front of the controller is flat, but this D-pad is just like kind of pops out a bit. It's weird looking. But oh my god, the rubbers on the analogs, oh, it looked good. It really did. It looked really good. So yeah, they talk about the controller, which is pretty cool. How it's the console's a lag-free experience. We'll find out, because you also have to deal with TVs too. Your TVs are never going to be legless. So we got that. And what's crazy is they announced that there's over, I think they said with the first Xbox it was like 500 servers. Xbox 360 launched with like, what was it, 10,000 servers. Now it's currently running over 50,000. Now the next Xbox is going to launch with over 500,000 servers running, which basically means they're archiving all of our video data into the cloud that we can just randomly pop out whenever we want for clips and stuff like that. But similar to how Sony has that share feature. I'm not sure if we'll be able to use it in live streams like Sony talked about in theirs, but from what it seems like, we'll be able to just pop clips out and use them and edit it. They said we could edit it on the go too, which is pretty cool. If there's a way to export it to your computer, that'll be pretty good. They talked a little bit about achievements. They showed a really cool interface for achievements, like a little curvy shaped one. It looked cool. It looked cool. I love achievements, so it's good that they're keeping achievements. They could have gone a little more in detail with that though, but they didn't. Yeah. They talked a lot about the clouds though, and how clouds will be able to hold your saves, all your video, and all that stuff. On top of already having a 500 gigabyte hard drive, that's gonna be pretty cool. Then they came out with EA. Alright, EA. I don't know. They said something about a partnership. I don't know if they said exclusive partnership for their sport games or something or what, but I guess they're doing some partnership, and they're bringing a lot of these. They're pushing the EA sport games heavily on the next Xbox. They've got this thing called Ignite. They don't really talk about it, but it's basically going to be the go-to place if you like sport games, which I don't mind them. I don't play them, but they're okay. And they are pretty much the most sold games on every console, so you can't really hate them for that. You can hate Call of Duty all you want, but at the end of the day, what does Madden, NFL, fucking like FIFA, and NHL do every year? They release on every console is pretty much the same game. Okay. Alright, so we're halfway through the list. They went through like some demo reels. They look like pre-rendered footage, which was pretty damn good. Forza 5, first exclusive they've announced, and it was a pre-rendered cutscene, preferably the opening to the game. I don't know. The graphics look really good, of course. They didn't really say much about it. They just said it was a launch title, and how the Xbox will be bringing the first ever experiences, and it'll remember them. Like the first, what do you say? The first time you play Halo at your friend's house, it'll know. The first time you finished a movie, it'll know, and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I don't know how that's gonna work into the thing though. I don't know. Remedy came out, the people who made Alan Wake, and I mean, they didn't make Max Payne, but they made another bullet time game, right? Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, they came out with their new game, Quantum Break, which I don't know. It looked like an apocalyptic game or something. I don't know. It was weird. There was like a boat crashing into something, but it was like teleporting sort of, and this girl was like had an ability, and this woman was asking her about it. I don't know about that. They also, the big news, big news. They said that there was going to be 16 exclusives within the first year of the console being out. 8 of them were brand new IPs. So half of these games are going to be brand spanking new stuff we've never seen before. That's pretty fascinating shit right there. That's solid information, dude. That's something Nintendo and Sony wasn't really offering, which is a good little reassurance to them that we are getting games this gen. Alright. They talked more about personalizing your TV experience, how stuff will, like, if you watch a lot of murder, like, crime scene shows, and CSI will be around there. Yeah, I don't care. 343 comes out. We're all expecting Halo 5 come out. Let's see it. Halo 2 HD? Okay. No. It's none of those. They actually come out and they're like, Steven Spielberg, man, come on live. You're on TV, man. You're live. Let's go. He comes out and he's like, hey, guys, I'm making the new Halo TV show. The new Halo TV show. Alright. So, I don't care. Halo's cool, but I'm not gonna sit down and watch a TV show every Saturday night. Unless it's cool. It depends if it's good. They start hyping it up more. They're hyping up. Xbox is gonna be the first for everything. The one true console in your house. The one thing that will do everything. Feels good, man. Feels good. It's looking good. What else they talk about? More sport bullshit. Get that out of here, ESPN. They didn't give us a release date. They will say it is out at the end of the year. So I'm gonna say November. Let me see. What days are in November? I'm gonna predict it as November. Well, Call of Duty's coming out November 5th, so I'm gonna say November 19th or November 26th. November 19th or 26th. I'm going with that. All right. So there's that. Then they come out with Call of Duty. They close it with Call of Duty Ghost, and it's typical hype fest. This is not going to be the previous Call of Duties. This is going to be the best Call of Duty. That's pretty ballsy of them to say that's the best Call of Duty game. They showed a little bit of in-game footage, nothing major. They showed a little documentary about how they're making it and all that, and how there's going to be character creation in the game, and 60 frames per second still. That's really good. Yeah, it's COD. It's going to be probably pretty promising. Alright, that's E3. A new generation revealed. Okay. So as I said, I'm predicting today. Alright, so May 21st, guys. I hope these informations were new to you. If you haven't watched any of the blogs or the event, there you go. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed because I've waited all night to watch this, and I'm very tired. The night job, man, they kill you. Alright. Bye, man.